So the deep work, how is deep work getting done in my tech stack with Apple and Google? So with Apple, I use Apple Notes to collaborate with family. I've got ways of recording audio you can do built in. You can sort of go in and have things transcribed. You can take any audio file and upload it from your note into a note, or share it into a note and then transcribe. You can also go in and sort of record inside of a note, which is really fun. Audio, video, taking a photo, drawing, all kinds of formatting if you want for your note. You can take and write everything that you're doing and lay it all out in a note and share it with your family, your coworkers, your friends. I've done it all with everybody with Apple Notes. It's awesome. And you can also go in and add all kinds of like any file format and share it into notes from any web page, any sort of document or any kind of file attachment. Anything that's shareable can be shared into your notes, and you can go deeper there. Has some really cool writing and formatting tools, editing tools, all the things. And for Google, this is like extremely deep, process driven kind of work for very deep reasoning, deep thinking. The way that I go about things, I can use Gemini to create Google Docs if I want to go in and kind of play with the writing in that. It will create Google Docs either by you telling it to or by suggestion. So it's getting into some really interesting, and it will ask you first and get your permission, or at least you have the choice to opt out of creating that document. You can also create notes. It will do the same thing with Google Keep and decide to create notes for you as you're in a conversation. So it makes the conversation very useful and saves everything. You can then take your Google Keep notes and export it into Notebook LM, and it will go deeper. And if you ask your sort of Gemini as you're having the conversation to pull in research that's going to be in Notebook LM, it will actually do that. So then when you're listening to your Notebook LM audio overview, you can then get some pretty cool research that you didn't have before in an understood format, only based on what you're putting into it, but sort of around your topic. So it's still very useful in that sense. And you can take anything and put it into Notebook LM, anything from any format, same kind of thing. I take my content that I create for you guys, on my personal content, and I will put it in to Notebook LM and process it so that I kind of see where I can analyze kind of what I'm saying and kind of go in and kind of use it as sort of the raw documenting my process thing as I want to. And my Suno music I will put into Notebook LM as well and kind of see how that's being processed and go deeper into that. So AI Suno is really cool. It's to create music if you've never heard of it. And so I'm plugging in all kinds of different AIs. I'm using ChatGPT and learning how to integrate that into different AIs, but even just on its own for video guidance, and just integrating all the AIs for deep work and process. So I feel like with Apple, the AI is in the background. It's not saying necessarily that it's AI explicitly, but it's kind of working in the background. Like audio transcription would be AI, the phone call recording would be AI, the sort of transcribing of the voicemail, the hold assist that you get where you don't have to be on hold anymore. You could say that that's AI. All the Apple Reminders stuff, if you use Apple Reminders and are kind of in that system, that definitely has some AI in the background going on, as well as Apple Calendar integration if you're doing that. So pretty cool what you'll find as you are working within your tech every day, or even if you don't work in tech that often and you're not working in tech, but you're using tech to even just help you get things done a little bit. You'll notice how there's definitely AI everywhere that is helping us, that has been helping us probably for a longer time than we realized, for many years. So pretty cool.